Sometimes we need to take a number in standard form, and here's an example. 4 times 10 to the power of 5, and convert it into a number which is almost in standard form, but not. And in this case, it's going to be 40 times 10 to, and we need to work out what that power is going to be. It's not in standard form on the right-hand side because this number, 40, is not between 1 and 10. So our challenge is to work out what W would be. The key to this is to remember the equal sign means that what's on the left has to be equal to what's on the right. We'll start with silent teacher. I'll simply write down what I'm going to do, and your task is to watch and see if you can work out what I'm doing. So let's go through this. Firstly, you can see that I've said that to go from 4 to 40, we have to multiply by 10. If that's all we did, that would mean the right-hand side was 10 times bigger than the left-hand side. And that can't be true because these two sides must be equal. Therefore, to compensate, we need to divide 10 to the power of 5 by 10. So we've multiplied the first number by 10, and we've divided the second number, the power, by the same number, 10. 10 to the power of 5 divided by 10 is 1 less power of 10. It's 10 to the power of 4. So W is 4. The number on the right-hand side would be 40 times 10 to the power of 4. We'll go through the second example in the same way. This time, see that we've got a negative power of 10. So this is a very small number as opposed to a very large number in the example before. The process is the same, but we just need to be a little bit more careful. Again, we'll do silent teacher. So just watch what I'm doing, and then I'll try to explain afterwards. So, in the same way as before, you can see that the 6 has become 60. It's been multiplied by 10. If that's the only thing we did, the right-hand side would now be 10 times bigger than the left-hand side, which can't be true because there's an equal sign between the two. Therefore, to compensate, the power of 10 has to be divided by 10. Now, 10 to the power of negative 7 divided by 10 is 10 to the power of negative 8. Therefore, x equals negative 8. Now I'd like you to pause the video and copy out these two examples and the other two examples on the right hand side with the space in the middle for you to explain your process. You need to pause the video and make sure you've completed as much of this sheet as you can before playing on, and I'll then go through the answers to the final two questions. Pause the video now. So hopefully now you've had a go at both copying out the left-hand side, you've had a go at the right-hand side yourself, and also explained your process. Now let's quickly go through the answers to the 2 remaining questions. Here, to get from 5 to 50, we've had to multiply by 10. Therefore, to compensate, we have to divide the power of 10 by 10. Therefore, to find our answer, we need to do 10 to the power of 8 divided by 10, which gives us 10 to the power of 7. Y equals 7. In the second example, following the same pattern, to get from 6 to 60, we've had to multiply by 10. Therefore, to compensate, we need to divide the power of 10 by 10. 10 to the power of negative 10 divided by 10 gives us 10 to the power of negative 11. Therefore, Z equals negative 11. Now have a go at the questions that follow.